The gentleman to my left, hey, he needs no introduction to me, but I'm going to introduce you. This gentleman is a member of Team Generational Wealth. Team Generational Wealth, I was just with him last week, and I had the blessed opportunity to be a co-host for this event, and we just blew the doors off the place. I mean, just a power-packed, full of knowledge, full of wisdom, full of entertainment. You know you got to have that entertainment piece. Absolutely. If anybody wants to learn something, guess what? Sometimes you got to loosen people up first to be able to give them some knowledge. And that's what happened. So I can't explain it the best way that I can, but I know somebody who can. I got a brother right here with Team Generational Wealth by the name of Sean Watkins, and I'm so happy to have him here, and I just want him to jump on in here. What up, brother?
What up, though?
How you doing, man?
There we go. I'm good, man.
Talk to us. Look. It's 2020.
Absolutely.
Why generational wealth now?
It's that time. I speak to so many youth. And before I even say I talk to a lot of youth, I'll take it back to me. When I was attending school, there's certain things that wasn't in my face. You know, we just go to school and that's it. Go to graduate and okay, what's after that? What are we getting after that? What is next? So it's just we got to bring attention to building generational wealth to everybody. Our skin color, we don't know nothing about generational wealth. When I go everywhere and I wear this, other coaches they look at me like, okay, you own something. Even my lawyers are saying you own something, you know, and it's just our people. We gotta wake our people up. That's it. We gotta wake up.
What's so interesting about what you're saying? Like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, 2020. Like, because if you think about it, I kind of feel like nobody thought of this before.
Wow.
Like, you hear people talk about it.
True.
But you hear more so like stop the violence. See what I mean? You hear more so about, stop gang violence, feed the homeless, things like that. And I'm not knocking any of that.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah.
But what I'm getting at is, and let me throw this, and I'm just going to go there.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King,
mm-hmm.
the blessed man that he was and still is,
yep.
His ministry, his activism, his social justice work started from the sense of let's help people and let's, as he would say, let's free the Negro from bondage, right? But Martin Luther King's later work dealt with a lot of economic freedom.
Okay.
What do you know about that, and how do you feel about that? Especially with Martin Luther King Day, just coming up this Monday.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Wow. I like how you put that. That's wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I say all of that because you got to think about it, dude. You carrying this baton. We want to talk about, and no disrespect, and I don't want to get, because I know how easy people get their feathers ruffled.
Yeah.
But we talk about and we credit, especially the younger generation, because a lot of times they don't know. That's another conversation for another day because it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand the drum that Martin Luther King was beating for economic freedom for black folk. Literally, he has a speech on YouTube right now. Like, look, you see them banks right there? Go bank with some black banks. You see that that bread over there? Now we ain't buying none of that. Go shop over into these black grocery stores. Yeah. Literally, I tell you now, you can go on YouTube right now. So my point is, the younger people know about Nipsey.
Yeah,
that's what we know. Even to your age, my age, we were run with Nipsey, and Nipsey now is like the poster child, if you will, for what economics and business is. Mm-hmm. But how can I would dare say, and it goes farther than Martin Luther King. I can go to his name on the tip of my tongue. I can go to Marcus Garvey.
Uh-huh.
Marcus Garvey been talked about being separate, independent, having your own, owning business, all that. Yeah. So what I'm saying to you is, you are walking along those lines. So Express to us more so of your vision.
That's amazing.
You think about it, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that to fluff you.
Yeah.
These are the footsteps you're walking in. So give me more of your heart and give the people more of your heart as it pertains to this economic freedom. Like, where did it start from?
Wow. Where it started with me was that I always wanted. I'm always a thinker.
Okay.
And I have a lot of different business ventures. With back in the day, I had a record label. I grabbed like a lot of different people from the gutter of Detroit, like really the gutter, and made something of them because I say, hey, no, you got a brighter future than what's going on around you. So I've always been I've always been a thinker, and generational wealth came to me at like 4:00 in the morning. I'm up thinking, and I'm like, what can I do? What's going just what? Like what's next? What's next? And it literally just hit me. Generational wealth. I'm like, I said, what? It said generational wealth. Wrote it down in my notebook. Start calling people up the next morning. Start doing my research. Excuse me. And from there, it was a wrap. Because I came up with that. Also, it's like because I see what's going on in our community. It's bad. It's really bad because a lot of our people don't know where to start and where to go. So you have to start with generational wealth. You have to build something because it start with us, but you see this, right? Like I take her everywhere with me so she can see.
Okay.
Hey, this is what daddy doing. This is what my daddy did for me. I take my children with me everywhere I go so they can see, hey, I seen the steps it took to get there. Even with my son, I went to him with the idea, say, hey, look at this. Then when I got the logo done, then I'm gonna get the shirts to get done. I even literally took them up there at their school to get my shirts done. Because they have to see this. These are things that we are missing out on as far as parents and youth, our children. They don't see what we're doing. They don't see how everybody think it's impossible to do something. They think, oh, well, you can be a basketball player. No, I ain't tall enough. Or I don't know. Everything you think of, it can happen. So that's why I like showing them, like, anything that you put your mind to, you can do it. So that's where generational wealth started with. But it starts with them. The legacy of anything have to last forever. So generational wealth is forever. Yeah. So that's where it started.
That's so deeply rooted in you, and you're just like, hey, look, it's almost like I'm gonna be funny. I'm glad you said it the way you said it, because I was looked at like strange in my own household, like when I took steps to say, hey, look, y'all, hey, come with me. We're going to the bank. We starting up a bank account. So guess what? I was looked at like, why are you making them do that? Because first of all, I can. That's number one. Number two, it's the right thing to do. Number three, you know what I'm saying? I'm teaching lessons along the way. And one of the most important, and you hit on it, we talk about everything else. We talk about academic studies, which are highly important. We talk about athletics. Mm-hmm. Athletics has its place. Mm-hmm. Yeah, being on a team, sports, teaches character. I get it. But boy, do we gloss over that education. Mm-hmm. We gloss over it. Like, we stay dipped, though. We'll stay dipped.
Absolutely.
And that's the lesson we teach more. And I got to say it. And the reason why I kept saying 2020, because we're doing some of the same stuff, ignorance that we've been doing for years. Yeah. We will spin. I heard Brother Nuri Muhammad say it like this. He said, you will go and buy stuff that you don't need with money that you don't have to impress people that you don't like, and they don't like you. Sure. Like, this is the rat race of finance. This is our financial ignorance. Yeah. And or may I dare say, ignorance is when you just don't know something. But let me dare say and go forward and say, and this is SpeakRoc, the show, so I'm gonna go in.
Hey, yes, let's go.
I got to, because ignorance is when you don't know something. Mm-hmm. Stupid is when you know and you still choose not to do the right thing. So this is our financial stupidity. We know we should be saving some money, investing some money, using money as a tool.
Yeah.
But we constantly in this give away.
Yeah.
So
that's deep.
let's no. I want you to be the deep one here.
Okay.
I want you to be the deep one.
But you're right, because I'm a piggyback off you.
Okay.
I sat back for about 2 years.
Okay.
Trying to come up with something. I got tired of spending on, unnecessary things. My thing is, you got to practice what you preach. I can't tell nobody to do something if I'm not doing it.
Ooh.
So, right? So, I sat back for at least 2 years.
Okay.
Like, I'm talking spending. I'm talking about, I don't buy myself clothes. My thing is, okay, like what you got on.
Yeah.
You got on your apparel. You
Yes.
see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's where generational wealth came from. Also, is like, okay, what can I do that's going to be meaningful and still approachable or rockable? Meaning, you know what I'm saying? What can everybody wear that has a impact? So, saying that to say, by these 2 years, everybody's used to me going to clubs, buying bottles, driving nice cars. I had 3, 4 cars.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. Spending ridiculous money.
Okay.
Okay, no. Let me slow down. I got children. I have just one thing you might not know about me. I have a twin brother.
Okay.
And I was like I said, I was in the music industry, and he's like, brother, yeah, you're getting booked for shows, and I was getting booked for shows. I was doing everything by myself. He was like, your children you can't pass down your music to your kids.
Okay.
This is on my way to an event.
Okay.
I'm talking about I'm jewelried up, nice shoes,